ABCD pattern in here earlier today. If we get above here, turn off the machine because it's no good. If you see a trade at 2280, something is wrong, but that's what it's looking at right now. Now, boys and girls, we have another one lined up here. If you like ABCDs, and we do, there's the ABCD coming up here in Christmas week. It's not Christmas Day, but it's really close. We're going to get the daily chart up here, and you're going to be able to see it in just a heartbeat. There's December week coming in. Just a minute. I got to make sure that it is refreshing maximum. Remember, folks, we bought it back here. We're now coming down into this area right now. So let me get this cleaned up a second so we can see it all together. And we'll do it just so everybody can see it. We're looking at a beautiful ABCD pattern coming in right today, folks, right where we're looking. I believe we just hit it just a little while ago at 45, right on the money. That says 397. I know what I'm doing. I think I'm doing it this one right here. Did I do something wrong with this? Because, oh dear. You know, I've got a problem in here because I put an order. I mean, I told the people to buy this stuff at 45. Hold on. I'm traveling, so that's not an excuse. Let's look at the 4 hour. There it is. This is the one I'm looking at right here. There's the 4 hour. There's our number right down here, 5465, 549. You can see that. That was one of our buys with a stop at 39. And so here's where we are right now. 45 is the exact number as I was looking at this, folks, because let me double check this. This is not good, Lair, but it's better to be. Yeah, it looks like it could go a little lower. I had an order here. I told the folks to buy it at 545. I might have been looking at something in here, and I am traveling. That's no excuse. Traveling is not a problem. So let's just get this out of the way here so we can take a look. There's what I saw last night. Here it is right here. I was looking at this over the last week. There's your AB leg. There's your CD leg coming in there. There it is right there, 546. That's what I was looking at, buying it at that point. There's your 1.27 on the daily. This was the action today. You can see it went all the way up to 52. Now it's come down and made a lower low, okay? That's what we're watching. Okay, now we got the wheat out there. I bought it. I put a stop at 39. And if it works, fine. If it doesn't, then I'm not going to be worried too much about it, okay? Because I have a couple other things that I want to cover. We got a few minutes here before the main break. Most of you have been with me for a long, long time. I started doing this show in 2007, and in 2009, I made that lucky prediction that the market was bottoming, and on March the 5th, it hit at the exact date. Folks, what we're seeing now is history. I know you think I'm full of baloney, and I probably am, and I do like baloney. But the problem is, I'm going to show you some charts here that when you look at them, and if you're going through the newsletter and seen some of them, you ought to be afraid. And if you're not afraid, there's something wrong, because these markets are getting ready to tear the absolute bejeebies out of some folks. And not going to be us, because we have a pretty good idea of how to trade a bear market if it happens, and that's what we want to be watching. Because if you look at Hong Kong, if you look at China, if you look at Germany, if you look at India, if you look at UK, if you look at DAX, Germany, India, they're all doing the same thing. They're making monster ABCD patterns everywhere on long-term weekly charts. You know, even back in 2007, 2008, we didn't see that type of, confirmation everywhere. So something big is getting ready to happen. I don't know what type of a cycle is going to be out there, but it's going to kick the living baloney out of some folks, okay? So we're going to show, let's just, how much we got? Plenty. We got a little time here. Hold on. Get this out of the way here. Let's, first of all, we'll just scroll down here. We're going to go to Germany first. This is the long-term chart in Germany. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the long-term weekly. And there's the long-term weekly. And look at this giant ABCD here, folks. Look at these retracements. 382. There was the low on April 7th. 382. What have we done? We just completed an A, B, C, D. 2579, okay? And it's already trading 300 points below it right now, okay? That's Germany, okay? Hong Kong, where we have so many dear friends, and we're going to bring you up and show you what's happening here with Hong Kong. We're going to do the weekly with that also. And there you go. There it is. There was the ABCD right there. The high was 255600. The high on this, folks, was 25560. 8 points off of something that's 25,000. Look where's that now. It's 400 points under that. Something big is getting ready to happen, and it'll probably be to me. They'll force me to cover my short position, but that's neither here nor there. But we'll do one of these things at a time, okay? As we go through and look at some of this stuff unfolding here today. That's just some of them. You can go through and look at a lot of different. Oh, another one that was interesting was the emerging markets. This is Philippines, Singapore, all these others, and we're going to take a look at the long-term weekly on this. And I'm pretty sure we got that up there. Let's see. There's a long-term weekly. Okay. It measured to 49. This is the long-term weekly, folks. Going back, whoa, move us over here. Went all the way back to 2023. ABCD came in right here. It measures to 49.15. We're now trading 49.03. It made the high last week at 49.47. So this is another one that's lining up. I mean, there's just so many of them that my imagination eludes me when I see some of these things, happening like we're looking at right here. And also for the first time in a very long time, and let's just get this up here, take a quick look at it. Our NASDAQ has actually been a little bit slower. There's where we were yesterday, and our rally back, we made a 382 here, and then what we do today, we backed off to the 7. There's a little ABCD, another ABCD. We're right at the 50%, and folks, we could easily go up and make a new high. But the problem is, when it's doing that, that's not all the stocks. You're talking about 30 stocks at the most in that, and of course, the big daddy rabbit in that one is none other than the greatest bull market. Well, it's the $4 trillion behemoth. Let's get this up here. That's NVIDIA, and it just never stops looking back. You can see here, we're up to 179 today, folks. When I did the weekly chart, this was one of the things I was bearish. High was 174. We're $5 above that already. So this is already make another third drive to a top, or maybe the 4th and 5th and 6th and 9th and 12th. I don't know. We'll be right back. 877-927-6648.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. For free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
Many trading newsletters attempt to focus on a narrow set of equities or commodities. While this works for some, it oftentimes misses many opportunities that possess huge gain potential. But how is an independent trader supposed to scan the entire market looking for these hidden opportunities? One simple answer: the opening call newsletter. Basil Chapman, developer of the Chapman Wave trading methodology, has been trading the markets for longer than most trading influencers have been alive. And over that time, he has honed his methodology in order to accurately call movements in a wide range of equities, from semiconductors to uranium to key indices and so much more. Basil is old school, taking the time to educate the trader while also giving his insights into key indices, selective stocks, and more. Opening call subscribers also receive access to dozens of educational live streams that can be accessed at any time for your edification. All first-time subscribers receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. So ignore the pop trading influencers and start learning time-tested technical analysis.
The reality is that navigating financial markets can be risky. Markets can be chaotic and difficult to understand. Having the latest market advice can help you turn this chaos into a key for creating winning trades. At TFNN, we understand that it can be hard to find reliable market news. That's why each of our market experts offers their very own market newsletter, a must-have tool for every trader out there striving to find an edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets so you can analyze the market before you trade. Try any of our great newsletters risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee. Just visit the Newsletters tab on the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Excuse me, folks. This is a chart of crude oil yesterday and today. We had the big move up, and then the big move down last night stopped exactly at the 382. I sent a video out. This was part of the watch this because we made the higher high by just a little bit. And look, it came all the way down to this level right here and stopped. Well, that's really great. Now, you got a strong trending market. Folks, I've learned a lot of things over my 60-some years of studying these markets, but there's absolutely nothing compares to what we look at when we're watching the 382 retracements as we go through these things. So let me come up here and show you just what's happening here with the crude oil, okay? Now, here is crude oil, and this is on a 13-minute chart, okay? Now, I just want to bring this up to your attention. There was the big 382 right there. The market rallied up, and next it stopped exactly at the 382, okay? Now, I want to show you what happened after that. It's going to walk you through the 382. There was your first 382. There was your second. Now here, if you missed this one, there was your third right there. Stayed there for half an hour, and then it continues to going higher. Folks, look where it's going. It's going to 70.56, and we're almost there. At that point, look what you're going to be looking at. You're going to be looking at nothing other than another, what you call that, cowboy, that's on AB equals CD. And we certainly want to do that one, don't we, old Mark Douglas, you little rascal. I wish you were with me today. Anyway, you can see the 382. Folks, when you see strong trending markets, just start looking at the 382. The reason I'm bringing this to your attention now, one of these days, maybe not in my lifetime, but certainly in yours, there's going to be a correction in the stock market. Okay, it might even be more than 2 days, possibly 3. But what it will do is when you have these real strong trending markets, what's going to happen is you're going to run into something that is going to be really hard to believe, because you'll see the same thing in strong trending markets to the downside as you do in the upside. In fact, on the downside of these things, they're actually better because bear markets go down faster than bull markets go up. And the reason why is that fear is a greater emotion than greed. Greed is, melancholy. You just, what kind of Ferrari am I going to buy? And what model is it going to be? And what color? The fear is, oh my God, there goes the house. Goodbye car, goodbye boat, goodbye wife. Oh my God, it's all happening at once. Well, that's why there's a big difference in bear markets and bull markets, okay? So let's remember that as we go through. We got another one coming up, folks. This is coming from the desk of none other than Miss SL, who really understands the British pound. We're going to take a look at the British pound here. Now, this is today's action, folks. I mean, you like the British pound on the downside? How's that for a $1,000 move today? If you remember, we've been bearish this for quite some time, but we are getting close, folks. Remember, right up here, 136. Now we're 3.5 handles lower. We're sitting right at the 50% retracement of this move, so we got to be getting close. There's the one you want to watch, 131.50. Okay, that's only 130 pips or $900 from where it is right now. So pay really close attention, because this is a bull market, right? There was your 382, remember? Right there, perfect 382 in the pound. And look, when you get to this level, you're going to be making a Gartley. You'll be able to see it, draw it in. There's your high. There's AB equals CD. And it's coming in exactly at the 61% retracement, correct? Aha. But let's look at this just a little further, all right? Now, what have I been talking about over the past 5 or 6 minutes? 382. All right, let's take a look. From this low here to this high here, I haven't done this yet, folks. This would be a lucky guess if it worked. There's your high. I'm going to draw the ratios in and put it in right there. Well, lo and behold, Johnny, pick up your placard and write that in the ballpark here, folks. This is where the British pound's going to be going, and it's going to be a good buy there. Why is it going to be a good buy, Larry? Well, 2 reasons. It's the first major ABCD correction since the bottom back 7 months ago. This is not an ABC. Let's just talk about 382s. Okay, there's your low right here. There's your high. And what is that? It goes right just a tiny bit below the 382 and stops one day, and then boom. What is this one right here? What? 382. Okay? And then that leads to how you discover what ABCD patterns do. There's AB equals CD. There's one right there. And where does that take you to the top? Hello, operator. And where's the top? Right here. Why not sell it there? Shut the front door. What's wrong with that one? Okay, watch this British pound, folks. 131.53. Sometimes this stuff doesn't work, but that's what stops are for. Okay, that's the main thing that you got to remember. Okay, now let's take a quick look here at the euro, since we're on the subject of foreign exchange, because they're looking different. That's for sure, because the pound's out there by itself. Now here's the euro coming up. We're going to put this up on a small time frame. Hold on just a second. Well, that's not what I want to do. There it is right now. You can see it's getting hit pretty hard, but it's also been bearish. Let's get the daily up. We were talking about this when it was setting up there exactly at the 786. And look what we've done today, folks. We have completed the ABCD pattern in the euro. This is a good one to look at. I'm not involved with this, folks. I'm doing other things, as you know, from the stuff that I send out. But I've been talking about it. That doesn't mean you can't do it. But see, your ABCD pattern is coming down. Now look how it's coming down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, really strong, much stronger than this. What do we know? We know that if that A, B, CD move starts really strong and starts to accelerate into the CD move, right? What do you have to do? You have to extend the CD leg by 1.27. So our friends at Ensign Software were kind enough to do this for me 39 years ago when they started their company, and we'll put that in at 127, and it'll tell you that we were going to go to 14139, and today the low was 144. Hello, operators. 14579. So we haven't quite got there as of yet. But we probably will. That's the number. And then, of course, there's your 1.618 level right here. Now, what we need to do is just like what we did just a second ago to see if this is a 382. And as you can see here, this is not. Let's just clean this out just a little bit. This is what I do all day long, folks. Here we are. And look where we're at. We're almost exactly at the 50%, and we're doing it like this. Get ready, folks. The U.S. dollar's getting ready to turn, so there's where we are. Almost there. So let's keep an eye on that one, okay? Let's check to see if we got Al in the house to make sure I get the old clock on the wall here and not miss anything. And we got 53 seconds. That's 2 lifetimes. Since we're doing that, let's just speak of Tesla. Everybody asks about the company. That guy gets more free press than Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, now I'll get this up here, get the daily chart here for a second. And here we are. And you can see Tesla's down today after hitting the 786 yesterday, so we'll see what that happens. Stay with us, folks. We got Paula T. Webb coming up in the house. We'll be right back.
If you spend any time online researching trading techniques on how to begin your trading journey, you've no doubt come across many folks who push Forex trading as a way to make big money quickly. Unfortunately, there are equally as many stories of these so-called Forex professionals just looking to make a quick buck off aspiring traders without actually teaching the ins and outs of the Forex market. This is what sets Teddy Keckstad's The Tiger Forex Report off the riffraff. Every Monday, former Chicago Mercantile Exchange member and author Teddy Keckstad releases his Tiger Forex Report newsletter, where he dives into the complex world of Forex and takes time to actually teach you his methods that have made him so successful in the fast-paced and rewarding world of Forex trading. Furthermore, all subscribers receive access to archived live streams of Teddy's, where he provides university-level education to help you in Forex trading. All first-time subscribers receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. So what are you waiting for? Forex awaits.
In the world of trading, only a few names stand out like Larry Pesavento, a pro's pro with over 50 years of experience. Larry has seen it all. A former Chicago Mercantile Exchange member, Larry has authored 10 books and trained over 1,000 traders with his unmatched expertise. Introducing Fibonacci 24/7, Larry Pesavento's daily trading service that turns the complexity of markets into opportunities. Published every Sunday, receive a comprehensive report packed with detailed commentary, charts, and videos that illuminate the patterns shaping the markets, with updates throughout the week exclusively for subscribers. Whether through charts or videos, Larry's analysis is your roadmap to navigating the markets. You can sign up now at TFNN.com for just $97. And with all TFNN newsletters backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to risk. For all the details, visit TFNN.com. You'll find Fibonacci 24/7 right under the newsletters tab.
Are you ready to take charge of your financial future? TFNN is your gateway to the world of trading and investing. Whether you're starting out or scaling up, TFNN empowers traders and investors of all skill levels with top-notch investing systems, strategies, and techniques. It's time to protect and grow your money with insight you can trust. Join us live Monday through Friday during market hours for exclusive content that moves with the markets. At TFNN, we bring the trading floor to you. Our seasoned hosts are here to answer your calls and questions live on the air. Check out the Tiger's Den for just $1 and follow us on YouTube and become part of our vibrant community. And remember, at TFNN, we're so confident in the value we provide that we offer a 30-day money-back guarantee on all new premium newsletter subscriptions and services. You have absolutely nothing to risk, so why wait? Tune in live to Tiger TV and transform your trading journey, because when you know better, you invest better. Join us and experience the difference today. TFNN, educating investors. This portion of Trade What You See is brought to you by Direxion's daily leveraged and inverse ETFs. Whether you're a bull or a bear, you choose the direction. Visit Direxion.com. Investing in the funds involves significant risk and should only be utilized by investors who understand the impact of leverage and actively monitor their portfolio. They are not designed to track the underlying index or security for more than a day. Before investing, carefully consider a fund's investment objective, risk, charges, and expenses contained in the prospectus available at Direxion.com. Read carefully. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Okay, we're back in business, folks. PT Webb is in the house. Hi, Paula. How are you doing?
Good. How are you, Larry?
Pretty good. Paul, I have two questions coming in. Can I do those first before you start your presentation?
Absolutely. Yeah.
The first question is, ask me, what is the first step in learning to do the psychology of trading?
In learning to do it? Is that the question?
Yeah, that's what the question. I didn't know how to answer it, so I figured I'd throw it in your lap.
Okay, well, I guess the question kind of threw me off because you don't actually do trading psychology. You just are. You just be it. Trading psychology is a mindset, just like Michael Jordan had a mindset that he knew he was probably one of the best basketball players of all time. And every time he went for a shot, you know how he used to stick out his tongue, kind of? For those of you that watched basketball, I mean, I'm from Chicago, so obviously we watched him a lot. So that was his reminder
Trademark.
to his mindset.
Yep.
Yes. Now that was his reminder that, okay, I'm going in for this and I'm going to make it because I'm in my zone. All right. So it's no different with traders. You don't do trading psychology. You you instill it, you adapt it into your mental thought processes. And the way to do that is, you just start small. Just, start out with some affirmations. I am a winning trader. I am profitable today. I am taking profit whenever it becomes available. That's how you start adapting into the mindset of understanding there is unlimited wealth available in the markets. Now, we know this, you and I, Larry, and probably a lot of your listeners do. We know it, but do they believe it? And you have to actually believe that you can, all that opportunity that you see on your charts is being made available to you visually to take a hold of. And so by confirming to yourself that I'm a winner, I take profit all the time, then you're going to start actually believing that profit that you're seeing on your chart in front of you is made for you. Does that make sense?
Mark always said, trading is a journey, not a destination.
Exactly.
No question about it. Okay, what do you got for us today?
Okay, so just another thing on crypto. All right. I know they're working on regulating it, but it's not there yet. But there was a show on Fox News or Fox Channel. There's a host called Greg Kelly, and he was commenting on how they're trying to regulate crypto. And he admitted that he has never traded crypto. Okay, which is neither here nor there. But then in the next sentence, he said, and by the way, crypto trading is completely safe. I just about blew my mind, okay? Because I have worked with a lot of traders that their cryptos accounts were just disappear overnight. Okay, so my point being is, one of the things I teach traders is learning how to think for yourself, not just believe what someone else is saying. And if you want a list of all the people that have called me that have lost their crypto accounts due to mismanagement on the part of the crypto platforms, just let me know. So you have to be really careful with crypto trading. And, you and I have talked about this before, Larry, and just take your profit. Okay, take a percentage of your profit out and put it in a real bank. Okay, you don't have to take it all out, but safeguard your money. That's what trading's all about, making money and growing it. And you can't grow it if you leave it in an account that's not regulated or, that kind of thing. Yeah. So I wanted to share that because, I wrote to Fox Channel, that Greg Kelly guy, and I said, you're cracked. You can't say that. And of course they never responded, but I said my piece. So just use money management. And if you don't know money management, then they should contact you, Larry, or myself, and we'll help them figure it out to safeguard their...
Paul, I like to watch movies, and one of my favorite movies is Wall Street, Money Never Sleeps. It's the second version. Right. And in that, Michael Douglas has a picture of the tulip bulb mania from the 1600s where Isaac Newton lost all of his money. And I keep thinking, my God, that chart looks just like Bitcoin, I said. And, with Bitcoin, they could turn the machine off. I mean, you're not holding gold or platinum or soybeans or something like that. You're holding a little tiny dot with a piece of paper. Right. I don't know how the stuff works, but boy, if there was ever something set up to really cause a disaster, this is it. And folks, don't listen to me because I don't know anything about crypto, blockchains, Zippo. All I know is it scares the living bejeebies out of me, and that's all I can tell you. But I like taking some money out and putting it with real money.
Right. Yeah. I mean, and it's not being old-fashioned. It's called money management. I like money. I love money, and I want to grow my money. And
You're good at spending it. I know that.
Oh yeah. You've been to my place. You see how nice it is.
Yes, I certainly have. Yeah.
So all I'm saying is, if you're going to trade crypto, take out your profits weekly or monthly. You just gotta. And this is what it's all about, traders. If you're just going to keep all your profit in your trading account, then that leads you into sloppy trading because you think, I got all this extra money I can play around with. So why tempt yourself? Why tempt fate? Okay, so take 25% at least of your profit out weekly or monthly. And you're going to feel really good about it. Trust me, because that's how you grow your equity.
Yep.
So that's like my little lesson here today.
Well, you did pretty good. You did pretty good. Tell the folks how they can reach you, Paula.
Okay, paulatweb.com. Our new website is just about ready to be published, so it's either going to be today or tomorrow. So I'm really excited about it. It's going to look really cool. It doesn't have everything on it just yet, but we will in the next week or so. But it's going to be up and running, and the old website will disappear after tomorrow. So that's still paulatweb.com, 760-636-4290. And you can send me an email at inquiry@paulatweb.com, or, hey, Larry, they can get a hold of you. And you can tell them to call me.
Hey, Paula, we got to pay a few bills here because the commercial's coming up. I had one other question. So would you stay with us till after the report, and then we'll let you go?
Sure.
Okay, we'll be right back, folks, and PT will be with us, and she's got we got 43 seconds. I'm going to give you the question now. I want you to answer it when we come back. The question is, why are people so reluctant to pay for help? I mean, everybody wants it for free. That's what I don't understand.
Right, good question.
Hey, we'll be right back. Paul will answer that question for us when we get back, folks, so stay tuned.
If you spend any time online researching trading techniques on how to begin your trading journey, you've no doubt come across many folks who push Forex trading as a way to make big money quickly. Unfortunately, there are equally as many stories of these so-called Forex professionals just looking to make a quick buck off aspiring traders without actually teaching the ins and outs of the Forex market. This is what sets Teddy Keckstack's The Tiger Forex Report off the riffraff. Every Monday, former Chicago Mercantile Exchange member and author Teddy Keckstack releases his Tiger Forex Report newsletter, where he dives into the complex world of Forex and takes time to actually teach you his methods that have made him so successful in the fast-paced and rewarding world of Forex trading. Furthermore, all subscribers receive access to archived live streams of Teddy's, where he provides university-level education to help you in Forex trading. All first-time subscribers receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. So what are you waiting for? Forex awaits.
In the world of trading, only a few names stand out like Larry Pesavento, a pro's pro with over 50 years of experience. Larry has seen it all. A former Chicago Mercantile Exchange member, Larry has authored 10 books and trained over 1,000 traders with his unmatched expertise. Introducing Fibonacci 24/7, Larry Pesavento's daily trading service that turns the complexity of markets into opportunities. Published every Sunday, receive a comprehensive report packed with detailed commentary, charts, and videos that illuminate the patterns shaping the markets, with updates throughout the week exclusively for subscribers. Whether through charts or videos, Larry's analysis is your roadmap to navigating the markets. You can sign up now at TFNN.com for just $97. And with all TFNN newsletters backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to risk. For all the details, visit TFNN.com. You'll find Fibonacci 24/7 right under the newsletters tab.
Are you ready to take charge of your financial future? TFNN is your gateway to the world of trading and investing. Whether you're starting out or scaling up, TFNN empowers traders and investors of all skill levels with top-notch investing systems, strategies, and techniques. It's time to protect and grow your money with insight you can trust. Join us live Monday through Friday during market hours for exclusive content that moves with the markets. At TFNN, we bring the trading floor to you. Our seasoned hosts are here to answer your calls and questions live on the air. Check out the Tiger's Den for just $1 and follow us on YouTube and become part of our vibrant community. And remember, at TFNN, we're so confident in the value we provide that we offer a 30-day money-back guarantee on all new premium newsletter subscriptions and services. You have absolutely nothing to risk, so why wait? Tune in live to Tiger TV and transform your trading journey, because when you know better, you invest better. Join us and experience the difference today. TFNN, educating investors. This portion of Trade What You See is brought to you by Direxion's daily leveraged and inverse ETFs. Whether you're a bull or a bear, you choose the direction. Visit Direxion.com. Investing in the funds involves significant risk and should only be utilized by investors who understand the impact of leverage and actively monitor their portfolio. They are not designed to track the underlying index or security for more than a day. Before investing, carefully consider a fund's investment objective, risk, charges, and expenses contained in the prospectus available at Direxion.com. Read carefully. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Okay, we're back, folks, and I wanted to bring your attention here on the Russell. We are at the proverbial moment of truth right now, and cattle are almost. Let's do this first. Get the hourly. I think it was an hourly chart. Yeah, I'm sure it was. There we are. We're right up there right now, and look at cattle, folks. Cattle are almost limit up. This is really exciting here. Hold on one second and see. I think Paula T had to leave, but I'm not sure. Let me double check.
No, I'm here.
Oh, hey, sorry, dear. Go ahead. Fire away.
I'm here.
You're going to answer that question about the cost.
Cattle limit up. That's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, it sure is. That's up. How much? Well, maybe it's not limit. I think whatever it is, it's going crazy. That's for sure. Fire away.
Okay.
About
so
the cost.
The question was, why do people not want to pay for help? Let's say. First of all, with the advent of the internet, first it was just downloading recipes, then it was, photographs, and then a lot of the brokerage firms started, using other people's material in their private membership rooms on the internet to build their brokerage industries. So, and I won't get into all that with stealing from us. But so the mindset now is that if I just look hard enough and long enough on the internet, I will find what I need for free, which has kind of been the mindset for about the last 10 years. The problem with that now, and this is, we can't stop piracy. I get it. But the problem is that what we're finding is a lot of these free materials that used to be authentic are not authentic anymore, and now they're AI generated. And so they're not technically or authentically the materials that they may say that somebody wrote. I've taken down eight postings on YouTube just in the last week where they were using, the book cover Trading in the Zone, but it was all AI generated and it was not our book. So, Oh yeah. So we're entering into an age where who's going to know what's real, and it's not so much like any of us that have been stolen from, like even yourself, Larry. We're not going to recoup any money, from any of these internet pirates. But the problem is that a lot of traders' mindsets are so used to getting everything for free if they just search long enough, and now that's been incorporated into their mindset that, well, I can get what I need for free, so I really don't have to buy that book, and I don't have to pay for that person. And yet, they will still pay a large amount of money to providers, the internet, giving them trading advice. It's like it just blows my mind, But they won't think twice about looking for a free copy of somebody's book. So it's really sad because those kind of traders will never make it. As they might make a living as a trader, but they'll never accomplish their true financial goals because they've convinced themselves, I can get it for free, so I don't have to pay for it. So that's a lack of respect all the way around, and then also they're telling themselves, I don't have the money to pay for it, and their trading results reflect that. So that's the sad part. It really is. It's I try to tell people, look, you can call any of us up and we're going to give you a discount on any of our products, probably. So why not go to the source and get the authentic, true material and really better yourself as a trader? That's what I try to get across. So. Well,
thanks for joining us, dear, and we're going to have you on in a couple of weeks, okay? Oh,
okay,
how about next week?
Sounds
We will.
good. I'm here. Okay.
Okay, folks, let's
Thanks,
take a
Larry.
quick look here. Got the charts up here now, I believe. I believe my charts are up. Yeah, I'm sure they are. Let's just get this. I wanted to give you, since we talk about this 382, this is this is the cattle as of today. We were selling this one right here. There was the big number. Look, we backed off 1.5 points. Look where we are now, folks. Now watch, just to give you an idea how strong this market is. Now this is just a 4-minute chart. Okay, now there was yesterday's low. All right, we're just going to draw these in just so you could just move these around and you'll be able to see. Wow, the cattle. I don't think cattle have been this high up and this much. There's your. Well, that's a 50%. That means that the larger correction here was a 382. There it is, right there. There's your 382 right there. Now you got another new high. You got another new low. You come back and take a look at this. You're going to see there's where you are. Where'd you go? 382. Now what is this right here? Let's just take a guess. And you'll see what's happening here. There's your low, there's your high, there's your 382. Folks, when strong trending markets have 382s are the real deal, okay? So that's why you want to be watching it. It's a big deal when you see this stuff, and it's and I don't know, this is a 3-drive pattern here, folks, but you'd have to be nuts to try to sell cattle now, but we're probably going to go to 230. Heck, we're only less than a point away. That's where we are going to go. All I know is when you see this kind of stuff, this is how it usually ends. Maybe not in our lifetime, but that's what you'll be watching. There's where you are. You get to the 1.618, and that's pretty much it. Looking at this on a long-term daily chart, you can see how many days in a row. Oh, well, there's the other. We've got another. Well, there it is right there. Well, they gapped up above this one today. Holy cow. It gapped above the 1.618 retracement. I didn't notice that. I never would have put a sale out, but we ended up not getting hurt too bad because it hit the first objective. And the worst that would have happened on that was that you would have had your stop at the break even, because there was the first objective this morning. See, it backed off well over 1.5 points, and that's what we were watching to see what's going on. And here's we are. Let's get that daily back up again. I think was that the hourly? Yeah. Well, no, it was a daily. Let's get that up here. Not that it means anything. Hold on just a second. It's a daily right here. Yeah, we're up over 3 cents in cattle. I believe that's the limit. But gapping up like this is a big deal. See, cattle don't even leave gaps very much. So this is going to be really interesting to look at, because we gapped above the 1.618 expansion. Boy, you wouldn't want to mess with selling that one. Okay, so there's where we are with that. The other thing we were watching, of course, was the thing with the Russell. We did get almost to the exact number in the Russell. The wheat, we were putting the order here at 45, and we did buy it at 45. I put a stop at 39, and if we lose, and this is an ABCD that just doesn't work. That's the bottom line of what we're watching here right now. But cattle they're really moving fast now. They're up to 330. Let's just get the what was that, an hourly that we were watching? I think. Let me double check that. Yeah, there's where we are. Let's get up here and see where we're going to be here in just a second. Hold on. We'll be back in just a moment, folks. Bear with us here.
If you're looking for potential trading setups in the stock market, then Rocket Equities and Options Report is a newsletter you should try. Tommy O'Brien delivers options and equity trades when the markets present them, using a combination of fundamentals and technicals. Sign up for Rocket Equities and Options Report today with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. For all the details and to start your subscription today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
In the world of trading, only a few names stand out like Larry Pesavento, a pro's pro with over 50 years of experience. Larry has seen it all. A former Chicago Mercantile Exchange member, Larry has authored 10 books and trained over 1,000 traders with his unmatched expertise. Introducing Fibonacci 24/7, Larry Pesavento's daily trading service that turns the complexity of markets into opportunities. Published every Sunday, receive a comprehensive report packed with detailed commentary, charts, and videos that illuminate the patterns shaping the markets, with updates updates throughout the week, exclusively for subscribers. Whether through charts or videos, Larry's analysis is your roadmap to navigating the markets. You can sign up now at TFNN.com for just $97. And with all TFNN newsletters backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to risk. For all the details, visit TFNN.com. You'll find Fibonacci 24/7 right under the newsletters tab.
Steve Rhodes started his trading career as a student almost 20 years ago, and the student has now become the master. Steve won the prestigious Timer of the Year award in 2018 and barely missed that mark again in 2019, finishing at number 2 for the year. An amazing accomplishment. Steve Rhodes is committed to sharing his techniques and knowledge with anyone who wants to learn, and he shares his vast amount of trading knowledge every day in his Mastering Probability newsletter. Steve's award-winning newsletter, Mastering Probability, is delivered every trading day with updates throughout the afternoon. Sign up for Steve's market newsletter, Mastering Probability, and you'll receive access to 7 of Steve's educational webinars absolutely free. At TFNN, all our newsletters come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have absolutely nothing to worry about. Visit TFNN.com and try Mastering Probability 30 days risk-free today. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN has launched the Tiger's Den, hosted at Discord. TFNN has been educating traders for more than 20 years with live programming hosted by a variety of professional traders during market hours. The Tiger's Den, available to all tigers and tigresses for just $1 for the year. There's no catch or added costs when you join our community of traders. Sign up today and become a part of this educational community of traders. Just visit the front page of TFNN.com.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Okay, folks, I had not updated the cattle chart, and that's why you see the gap. There was no gap here. This was a continuation from yesterday. It opened unchanged from yesterday and then has rallied 4 cents. The limit is 5, so it can easily get to 134, as you see up into this area. Now, Rich Anderson sent me some information that I don't know how to interpret, but there's something about the total number of open interest in cattle has never, it's exceeded records that they'd never seen at the Merc before. Remember, this thing has been going up since 2004. I remember when I was at Drexel back in 78 and 79 era, when cattle went over $1 a pound, the housewives stopped buying it for 2 or 3 weeks to break the market, and by golly, it did. So anyway, I don't think that's going to happen, because nobody's going to stop eating meat. Well, maybe they will. It's not in our lifetime. Anyway, that's what we're watching here with this. As you can see, this is cash cattle for, well, it's August. So this is basically the lead month now is the October. That's what we were watching here, looking at the October. You can see here we hit 30 something and change, and we're trading basically at the high up in here. So there might be a top up in here. We tried it today. If you wouldn't have lost anything, because it hit the exact target and broke 1.5 points. That's $600. So that tells you that at least you had your stop at break even. So that's pretty much it. The wheat's not working. It's out a penny, but we got to stop working in that one also. And then also we have to stop working in the Russell. The Russell had a big profit yesterday, folks. We went right down, as I said before, right down to that 786 level right there, and that's where the game was being played. So we'll see what happens here. Okay, so live every day in an attitude of gratitude, and may God bless.
Steve Rhodes